Bom dia, gente fina, queridos y queridas. Let me know if you have any problems hearing me. I'm using the same microphone I always use when I'm outdoors. Outdoors, like I do it that much. Originally, I wanted to do this someplace quiet and someplace blah, 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 but that's not the reality of your average, everyday Brazilian cafe, restaurant, boteco. It's just not. The reality is, this is what it's like. There are two televisions in here, both on full volume, playing two different things. One's playing daytime television. The one behind me is on sport. Menus are on the wall. They were doing this before it was cool. Today, we're going to build on what we did the other week when I talked about how to order coffee in Brazil. Today, we're going to go on how to order breakfast. So I'm going to order two breakfasts, technically, because I'm a hefty American. The thing about breakfast is this. Brazilians like a light breakfast. They do not do the heavy bacon, eggs, toast, jam, sausage, grits, everything that we do as Americans. Brother Howard, thank you so much for the, let's see if I can, I'm trying to do this without, hey, Brother Howard. And Shante, good morning to you too. For everybody that's new, make sure you click subscribe because this is how we get to talk about different things. First, Shante, Howard, how is my audio? I hope my audio is good because I'm competing with everything else in here, but this is the reality of eating breakfast in a simple restaurant. There we go. There we go. All right. So now we're in a situation where we're going to order a couple of different things. Audio is fine. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Appreciate it. So here's where we are. We're gonna order three things. One, we're gonna order some orange juice. We're gonna order scrambled eggs, but you got to be careful here because when you order normal. Oh, hey, Amika. Everybody knows Amika. Amika's been around for a long time, strong supporter. So here's the thing. We're going to order orange juice. We're going to order scrambled eggs. Now, here's the thing about the scrambled eggs. If you order plain scrambled eggs, they're going to throw every vegetable they have, including, well, not including, but they're going to throw every vegetable they have, and they're going to also probably add cheese, and they're probably going to also add some sort of ham. So you have to know ahead of time. If you say, ovos mexidos, they'll say, okay, ¿cuántos? How many eggs do you want? You want a 2-egg, a 4-egg, a 6-egg? If you're not careful, they'll just throw everything in there. So I always have to say, ovos mexidos, sem carne, that means no beef. You know, sem presunto, that means no ham. Única, listen, when are you going to come by and say hello? You know, my fellow international sister, when are you going to come by and say hello and tell us what it's like where you live? Because if I'm not mistaken, you and the missus are in Korea right now. And we got to do a live because I want to hear what it's like out there, the professional atmosphere and the social atmosphere. So here's where we are. We're going to say we want scrambled eggs, but we don't want any cheese in it, and we don't want any ham in it, and no salt because they'll throw salt in there as well. Just some scrambled eggs with vegetables. If I want salt, I'll put mine on. Three, we're also going to order something that is ordinarily not with the scrambled eggs. You normally order it separately, but because I'm a hefty American, I'm going to order pão na chapa com requeijão. Requeijão is a cream cheese, but it's not like American cream cheese. Okay, you're in Korea, South Korea. Dun, dun, dun. So the cream cheese here is called requeijão. All right, I understand how busy you are, but you got to come on board. So we're going to order ours with our toast with butter and cream cheese. It's a high-calorie breakfast. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. What time is it there in South Korea, by the way? I hope you enjoy yours as well. Cody, I am in an area called Bexiga. It's near Bela Vista neighborhood. Basically the intersection of Bela Vista and Bexiga. I'm very, very close to República. I'm also very, very close to, let me think. República and Centro. Hey, Sid, listen, it should look familiar. We had breakfast and lunch here a couple times. When are you going to get back out here, man? I need somebody to spot me on these squats. It's starting to get dangerous. Good morning, Velat. And it's 11:34 p.m. Okay, and it's 11:35 a.m. here in Sao Paulo, so you're a day behind me. So, all right, now we're going to get the attention of the waiter or waitress or whoever is working. And just like all restaurants, there's either a bunch of people waiting on you or everybody's busy. But it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. Let's see. We got a man on the grill. We got a man in the main kitchen. And the manager is talking to her daughter. Her daughter comes in now and has been doing her classes online because, of course, schools aren't open yet. So her daughter comes in every day, pops open her laptop, and has to get the job done. And her mom comes in and checks on her like a good mom does. You know, and yeah, she's not messing around. Moça, eu quero suco de laranja, bastante gelo à parte, obrigado. Ovos, pão com requeijão e ovos mexidos, sem carne, sem nada, só legumes, sem sal.
Pão com requeijão e um ovo mexido, é só isso?
Sim, mexida, sem queijo, sim. sem nada.
Sal também.
Em ovos mexidos, você tem cebola? Cebola?
Sim.
Cebola e óleo?
Cebola aí?
Cebola e bastante cebola.
No ovo mexido?
Sim, obrigado. So what I did is I changed my mind at the last minute. Instead of just having scrambled eggs, I ordered scrambled eggs with lots of onions. I gotta plug my phone in. It just occurred to me that, there we go. Yeah, because I'm not in front of my my computer. Brother said, pop up my Patreon for people who, you know, I talk about a couple of different things on this channel. I talk about world travel, not just my life here in Brazil, but all of my friends all over the world. Like Sister Unique, who is in South Korea right now. She's going to be coming by to visit. We also talk a lot about social issues. Some of you have been watching what I've been talking about with well, a lot of people have seen what I've been talking about with our government, and we also talk quite a bit about money. Money is my favorite subject. It's a great slave to have. But there we go. But the important part is on Patreon is where I put things that are not quite as much fun. Patreon is where I put a lot of business tips. Patreon is where I put a lot of things that, let's be clear, YouTube, you're not going to watch it. Not unless you're somebody who's talking about business or how to be an accomplished world traveler or professional opportunities. Those are the things that people do on my Patreon. And Brother Sid is going to pop that up for us. There you go. There you go. That squat rack. Hey, listen, there's nothing more honest than a piece of iron. Well, I'm not a beer guy, but definitely, Cody, email me your phone number. My email is YusefWateef@gmail.com. It's the channel name, YusefWateef@gmail.com. Email me your phone number, and we'll catch up on WhatsApp, all right? So, to be clear, how I ordered my breakfast. I said, here we go. Obrigado. The way I called the waitress is I said, moça. It just means miss or ma'am. And that's a respectful way of saying it. You could say garçon, but that's, uh-oh, somebody just got pulled over. Probably going a little too fast in a residential neighborhood. Gotcha, got popped. Oh yeah, my Patreon link is in the comments. And it's below this video. So I said moça because she's a woman. If it was a man I was trying to get his attention, I would say moça. Excuse me, moço. And what I ordered was suco de laranja. Okay, suco is juice, laranja, orange. Now, All fruit juice here comes completely freshly squeezed. You're not going to get it out of a can. So it's going to be room temperature. So they'll say, I'll say suco de laranja, bastante gelo. Now, normally you'll get about that much ice, okay? That's the normal amount of ice. But Americans have a long, clear history of we like bastante gelo. Bastante means enough. Give me enough ice. So I'm going to get my orange juice, freshly squeezed, suco de laranja, e bastante gelo, por favor. Please, always say please. I'm just going to see if I can. Oh yeah. That's the best way to start breakfast. Best way to start breakfast. Yeah, well, come on down. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you'll be here in December.
Olha que delícia.
Obrigado. Doing fresh orange juice here at home. Mais suco, por favor. Isso. So I said mais means one more, suco. Because I know I'm going to just drink all this right now. So what you didn't see is she brought over to me, this is my plate. Okay. Scrambled eggs with lots of onions. It's just 2 eggs. I didn't order more. And here, you can see it. That's a toast. It's a simple baguette. They call them pain français. Now, the baguettes here are very short. When they say a pain français, they mean a French bread. It's very short. And if you look, it doesn't just have butter on it. They did it on the grill. And it's got that piquant. Piquant is the cream cheese. Pimenta. Pimenta.
Pimenta?
Isso. Obrigado. Pimenta. I also ordered some chili sauce. Now, here's what's going to be interesting. In most restaurants, when you order chili sauce, they don't give you a name brand chili sauce. In most restaurants, they actually make their own chili sauce mix. So, yes, for the record, this is going to put some pep in your step and a glide in your stride. So we're going to put a little of that. And I'm going to make it a point to wipe my hands after even touching that little container, because I don't want to accidentally get that in my face. So let's do a quick taste test. Obrigado. Mix these eggs up. No, this is a traditional Brazilian breakfast, but I'm ordering 2. Normally they would just have the eggs or just have the toast. They're not going to order both because nobody eats as much as Americans. Yeah. Scrambled eggs. Ooh. Some of that chili sauce I put in there. Yeah. Yeah, this pimenta is legit. And I only put a couple drops on there. And so she didn't put anything on it. She didn't put any salt on it. Why, yes, it is tasty. So they didn't put any salt on it. They didn't put any ham in it. Nothing like that. They just gave me some regular scrambled eggs that I can have with some onions, orange juice. Now we're going to hit that toast in a minute. All right. So again, this is pão na chapa. Na chapa means grill. Pão means bread. Pão na chapa com manteiga. Manteiga is butter. Okay. E requeijão. Requeijão is a Brazilian cream cheese. Yeah. Got a little bit of that. Ooh, it's so good. Got a little bit of that crispiness to it around the edges, but still tender enough in the middle. Let's see. I want to make sure I got to everybody's questions. And by the way, thanks everybody for taking time out of your day to have breakfast with me. Even if you're watching this on a replay, by the way, what I'm doing right now, this right here, this is so American, stuffing it in there and making a little sandwich out of it. If I was with my friends, I would not do that. That's just a straight up low class move. I want to be clear. Don't do this. Don't stuff it in there. You know, eat it with a fork like a civilized human being. But it's just us here. It's all right. It's just us. Ooh, that chili. It got me twice. Got me on the bite, then on the way down. Oh, it is good. It's very good. It's very good. That's another thing about eating in this country I want to be clear about. You never touch food. You can touch bread because bread is not meant to be eaten with a knife and a fork. You can never touch your food. You're intended all the time to use a fork or a spoon. I don't care what it is, even pizza. Also, every restaurant you go to is going to have napkins, but what you don't see is that these napkins are not cotton absorbing napkins the way they are in the United States. These napkins are actually coated in wax. And a friend of mine said, what? Why do they give you napkins that are coated in wax so they can't absorb anything that you wipe? That's because they're not napkins intended to wipe with. When you get a napkin in this country, stay with me now, you're intended to use it to pick up food that you cannot use a knife and a fork for. For example, when you're eating your bread, you should use your napkin with it. And for the record, did everybody share this? Oi! Bom dia, yes. O que se passa, Yusef? Tomando um bom café de manhã brasileiro? Não, parecido. Então, você... excuse me, hold on. Você precisa voltar no São Paulo. By the way, go check out Travel with Brazil Yes. Go to his YouTube channel. Solid brother. We actually did a video together on his channel. Came down to São Paulo. Had a good time. He's been a long time back and forth to Brazil guy. Speaks Portuguese. Solid dude. So listen, here's the reality. The reason we're about to go offline isn't because I wouldn't enjoy talking to you folks for a while longer. It's just that the reality is the second half of this breakfast that I'm about to eat, I might get kicked off YouTube. Seriously, I might get kicked off YouTube for the way it's about to go down. And I came to a place where they know me, so they're not going to judge me too harshly. Excuse me, not going to judge me too harshly because I'm real hungry right now. But I want to say, as I always do, I love you all. I appreciate everybody that takes time out of their day and out of their time to hang out with me. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. That's another thing. I noticed that in the metrics, I get to see how many people actually watch versus subscribe, which is weird because I thought if you watch it more than once, you would click subscribe, but apparently people don't. So click subscribe and share this somewhere. Share it on your Facebook or share it on your Twitter. And this is how we get to meet so many new amazing people. If this is your first time here, there's no such thing as a typical video for me. So subscribe and give it a month. If you don't like it, that's cool. But give it a month of watching what I do. All right. So everybody, I want you to be safe. Excuse me. Be safe. Wash your hands. Wear your masks. Enjoy your day. And when you come to Brazil to hang out with me, we're gonna have breakfast, lunch, dinner, a couple snacks together. All right. Bye-bye, sweetie. Boom.